Did you know a single rowing session can work up to 86% of your muscles? That's not just a fun fact, it's a game changer for anyone looking to get the most out of their workout time. Imagine activating nearly your entire body with every stroke, from your legs and core to your back and arms. It's a level of efficiency that most cardio machines can't even come close to matching. That's right, almost your entire body. Each pull on the rower is a symphony of muscle groups working together, firing in perfect sequence. It's not just about burning calories. It's about building a foundation of strength and endurance that supports everything you do, both in and out of the gym. Most people think cardio is just running or cycling, but rowing is a full-body workout hiding in plain sight. While treadmills and bikes focus mainly on your lower body, the rower demands effort from your upper body, core and legs all at once. It's a secret weapon for anyone who wants to maximize results in less time. It hits your legs, core, back and arms, all in one powerful movement. Every stroke is a blend of pushing with your legs, bracing your core, and pulling with your arms and back. This combination not only torches calories, but also sculpts muscle, making you stronger and leaner with every session. It's like combining weights and cardio, building endurance and strength at the same time. You don't have to choose between getting your heart rate up and building muscle. Rowing gives you both. It's a time saver and a challenge, pushing your limits in ways you might not expect. The low-impact motion is easy on your joints, making it perfect for beginners or anyone recovering from injury. Unlike running, which can be tough on your knees and ankles, rowing offers a smooth, controlled movement that's gentle yet effective. It's accessible for all ages and fitness levels, whether you're just starting out or getting back into shape. I realized the rower isn't just for athletes. It's one of the most accessible, effective machines in the gym. You don't need to be a pro to benefit from it. Anyone can hop on, set their own pace, and start seeing results. It's a community of people, all working toward their own goals, united by the rhythm of the row. So I set myself a challenge: row every day for a month, no excuses. I wanted to see what would happen if I committed to this machine, if I could transform not just my body, but my mindset and daily routine. I wanted to see if that 86% muscle activation would actually change my body and my mindset. Would I feel stronger, more energized, more focused? Would I notice a difference in my endurance, my mood, or even my confidence? Could this machine really be the ultimate endurance test? Could it push me further than I thought possible, both physically and mentally? I was ready to find out. I dusted off the rower, set my goal, and got started. It was time to put all the research and hype to the test to see if rowing could truly deliver on its promises. The journey began right there, with a single stroke. Let's see what happened when I committed to the rower, and what it taught me about fitness, discipline, and the power of showing up every day. I needed a new challenge, something that would shake up my routine and force me to grow, both physically and mentally. I'd been stuck in a rut, doing the same workouts, feeling my motivation slip. I wanted something that would demand more from me, something that would push me to my limits and beyond. I craved a way to push my endurance and break through my fitness plateau. I wanted to feel that burn in my muscles and the fire in my lungs to test how far I could really go when things got tough. The rowing machine is legendary for testing both body and mind. It's not just about brute strength or speed, it's about resilience, focus, and the ability to keep going when every part of you wants to stop. My goal was simple but ambitious: build deep, unshakable endurance and mental grit. I wanted to become the kind of person who doesn't quit no matter how hard it gets, so I set a target: 5,000 meters every day. It sounded daunting at first, but I knew that consistency would be the real test. It wasn't about speed or breaking records. It was about showing up day after day and putting in the work. Consistency over intensity every single time. Rowing is a mental battle as much as a physical one. Every stroke is a test of willpower, especially when fatigue sets in and your mind starts to wander. There's nowhere to hide. It's just you and the monitor. No distractions, no shortcuts, just raw effort and honest feedback. The focus required is intense, almost meditative. You have to be present, locked in, and ready to fight through discomfort. I wanted to train my mind as much as my muscles. I knew that if I could conquer the rower, I could conquer anything life threw at me. Plus, having a rower at home meant no excuses, rain or shine, it was always there. Accessibility was key. I could train early in the morning or late at night whenever motivation struck. I removed every barrier to working out. No commute, no waiting for equipment, no weather delays. Just me, my goals, and the rower. If I was going to stick to a daily challenge, it had to be simple to start each day. The easier it was to begin, the harder it would be to make excuses. The rower offered the perfect mix: immense challenge, ultimate convenience, and a clear path to progress. Every session was a step forward. I was ready to see what I was really capable of. I wanted to discover my limits and then push past them. Time to row. Let's go. This is where the real work begins. The first few days were absolutely brutal. I had no idea what I was getting myself into when I first sat down on the rower. I'd always considered myself pretty fit. I run, I lift, I play sports, but nothing prepared me for the full-body shock of rowing. I thought I was in good shape, but the rower humbled me fast. It was like meeting a new version of myself, one that had limits I didn't know existed. Day one started off with confidence. The first 1,000 meters felt fine, almost easy. I was thinking, hey, maybe this won't be so bad after all. But by the time I hit 3,000 meters, everything changed. My lungs were burning, my legs felt like lead, and my arms were shaking. I was drenched in sweat, gasping for air and wondering how I'd ever finish. I finished, but just barely. My body was not happy with me. I stumbled off the machine, legs wobbly, heart pounding, and collapsed onto the floor. I'd never felt so drained from a workout before. The next morning I woke up sore everywhere. Lats, glutes, even my hands ached from gripping the handle. Muscles I didn't even know I had were screaming at me. It was a whole new level of soreness. But I'd made a commitment, so I got back on. I reminded myself that growth only happens when you push through discomfort. I was determined not to quit, no matter how tough it got. The biggest challenge, though, wasn't just the physical exhaustion. It was my form. Rowing looks simple, but there's a real art to doing it right. When I got tired, my technique fell apart. My back would round, my shoulders would tense up, and I'd start pulling with my arms instead of driving with my legs. I caught myself hunching and yanking the handle, making all the classic beginner mistakes. It was frustrating, but I knew I had to fix it if I wanted to improve and avoid injury. So I slowed down, focused on the movement: legs, core, arms, then arms, core, legs on the return. I watched videos, asked for tips, and practiced every stroke with intention. It felt awkward at first, like learning to walk all over again. But I knew I had to get it right if I wanted to see progress and stay healthy. By the end of week one, I'd rowed 35,000 meters. That number blew my mind. I'd never tracked distance like that before, and seeing it on the screen was a huge motivator. I was exhausted, but I was also proud. Every meter was hard-earned, and every drop of sweat felt like proof that I was getting better. The soreness was changing too. It wasn't just pain anymore. It was a sign that my body was adapting, getting stronger and learning something new. That first week taught me humility, patience, and the power of just starting, even when you feel outmatched. I realized that progress isn't about perfection. It's about showing up, learning, and pushing through the tough moments. The rower had my respect. It had challenged me in ways I never expected, and I knew I had a lot more to learn. I could already sense that I was in for a real transformation, physically and mentally. The journey was just beginning, and I was excited to see where it would take me. I was just getting started, and I couldn't wait to see what I was truly capable of. By week 2, things started to click. The soreness faded and the movement felt more natural. I wasn't thinking about every stroke. It became a smooth, flowing rhythm. I found a breathing pattern that matched the machine: inhale on recovery, exhale on the drive. Music with a steady beat helped me lock into a consistent pace. The rower became a place of focus, a moving meditation. I learned to drive powerfully with my legs, not just pull with my arms. Suddenly, I was covering more distance with less effort. My 5,000-meter rows got faster and felt better. I finished workouts energized, not drained. The daily grind became a ritual I looked forward to. I was no longer just surviving, I was thriving. The transformation was real. The biggest surprise, the mental boost. Starting my day with a tough row set a positive tone. I'd already achieved something before breakfast. The focus required was like meditation. For 20 minutes my mind was clear, no emails, no stress, just the sound of the flywheel and my breath. This daily mindfulness reduced my stress and improved my mood. My energy soared. Instead of feeling tired, I was more alert all day. The afternoon slump vanished. I had steady, natural energy. The discipline of rowing daily built mental resilience. On tough days, I rowed anyway, and that made me stronger. This mindset spilled into other areas: work, family, life. I became more disciplined, patient, and confident. Rowing wasn't just changing my body, it was transforming my mind. That was the real win. The numbers told the story. In week 1, my 5,000-meter row took 22 minutes. By the end of the month, I hit 19 minutes and 30 seconds, a huge improvement. I experimented with sprints and longer rows. My 10,000-meter time dropped by over 5 minutes. My body became more efficient, my endurance soared. The benefits showed up everywhere. Running hills felt easier, heat recovery was faster, and daily life was less tiring. Carrying groceries, playing with my kids, I had more stamina for everything. My posture improved and I felt more confident. The small daily life changes were even more rewarding than the numbers. Every morning's effort was making a real difference. The rower had upgraded my engine for life. The proof was in the results, and I was just getting started. Want to try rowing? Here are my top tips. First, focus on form. Watch tutorials: legs, then core, then arms. Reverse to return. Good form means more power and fewer injuries. Start slow. Don't try to row 5,000 meters on day 1. 10 minutes or 2,000 meters is a great start. Consistency beats intensity. Just show up every day. Mix it up. Try intervals, pyramid workouts, or built-in programs to keep things interesting. Structured sessions make time fly and push you further. Track your progress. Write down your times, distances, and how you feel. On tough days, look back and see how far you've come. Celebrate small wins. Every improvement counts. Most importantly, have fun with it. Rowing is for everyone. Just start and you'll see results. You've got this. After a month of daily rowing, was it worth it? Absolutely. I'm stronger, leaner, and my endurance is at an all-time high. The rower reshaped my idea of a complete workout, but the mental benefits were even bigger. Discipline, focus, resilience. I feel more capable in every part of life. Is rowing every day forever realistic? Maybe not. Rest matters too. But as a short-term challenge, it's brilliant for breaking plateaus. Now, I row 3 or 4 times a week, mixing it with other workouts. The rower is my go-to for a killer session. If you're on the fence, just start small and be consistent. The results will speak for themselves. You'll get fitter, stronger, and feel incredible. Every sweaty meter is worth it. I hope my story inspires you to see the rower differently, or try your own challenge. Fitness should be exciting, not a chore. Sometimes all it takes is trying something new. I'll keep sharing workouts, progress, and healthy recipes to fuel your journey. Whether you're a beginner or a pro, there's something here for you. My goal: make fitness simple, accessible, and fun. If you enjoyed this, subscribe for more tips, motivation, and real advice. Join our community. Let's get healthier and happier together. Let me know in the comments if you're starting a rowing challenge or what your goals are. Thanks for watching. Keep moving, keep smiling, and keep being awesome. We've got this.